Hi again. Today we're going to talk about manifesting. I know there's people watching this that are probably non-believers when it comes to manifesting, that probably think, well, you can't just visualize something and it appears in your life, which is true. There's work involved, but I'm aiming this video mainly at the people who do believe it's possible to have some level of control of what we have in our lives through the thoughts that we have in our mind, and whether or not you're doing it right, and whether or not you may have kind of a bit of a block, and why that might be. So if you watched any of my day in the life videos, you'll know I do like a visualization first thing on a morning, and I run both through my day ahead and through how I'd like my life to look and what I'd like in my life and how I'd like to feel in my life. And it's one of the best parts of my day, to be honest. It's only a 2-minute exercise, and I encourage anybody else to try it. I've found that it really does have some effect, and that a lot of the things that I have in my life, I feel like possibly I wouldn't have if I hadn't had such a strong belief that it would happen, that it would come true, and I would live in abundance, basically, which is what this comes down to. Because a lot of people, they lack the abundance mentality, and it's that what's blocking you from having the thing that you want most of the time. That and the belief, well, which kind of go hand in hand, because if you don't believe that you can have it, or you don't believe you deserve it, then you're automatically not in abundance. So to have that belief, you've got to kind of sit down and really get in touch with the feeling of having the thing, even if it was in your life now, which kind of doesn't make sense, because if it's not in your life, then how can you feel like you've got it? But what I do is I just have a faith. I just believe. I just kind of I don't know what other word to use other than believe. I just think, yeah, it's gonna happen. There is no plan B. It's just gonna happen. And when you can solidify your thoughts in that way, especially first thing in the morning when you're just waking up and your brain's got these different brainwave patterns to what you have during the rest of the day, when you're a bit more kind of logical and, you know, not so easily manipulating your brain the way you can on a morning. It's crucial that you do this first thing in the morning, because I think the brain doesn't know the difference at that point. It's like you are setting an intention out there into the universe, and I mean, personally, I feel like I'm quite a good example of it. Like, you know, and a lot of the things that I have, like, people say, oh, you're lucky to have that kind of lifestyle. Well, I created a plan, I believed it would happen, and I set my intention with the visualization. And I'm almost certain if I hadn't done that, then a lot of the things that I'm fortunate enough to have in my life, I wouldn't have. And another part of this as well is to be grateful for what you already have. If you watch those day in the live videos, you'll know that there's always a point at some time in the day where I'll kind of take a moment to be thankful for the things that I have. And you know, anybody can do it. There's so much that we get in life that is for free, and we're so fortunate to have it, that you don't need to have a private jet or the flashiest car to feel like you have abundance. There's things all around, even on a day like this when it's freezing cold, like the snow, it's beautiful. And just having the opportunity to experience snow, some people never do. So little things like that to be thankful for. If you can't get your head into the game to believe in, be thankful for the things that you have, just little things like snow, or it could be a flower that you walk past, could even be a sunny day when it's sunshine. If you can't learn to appreciate those moments, then you're automatically going to live in scarcity. And if you're living in scarcity, you're never going to have that true abundance that is essential for getting the things that you want in your life through visualization and manifestation. Hope this has helped. If you've got any questions about this, I mean, feel free to drop a comment, and I'll answer them from my own experience of this. Hope you got something from this, like I said, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.